Welcome back, students. Now we will discuss the representation of various activities during a chemical reactions. Okay, students, as we have been already discussed, the new substance will formed after a chemical reaction. Okay, which is called the product. Okay, in the activity first, you can observe here uh, a clean magnesium ribbon. It is indicating here, and the length should be about 2 centimeter long. Okay, and we will hold it with the help of hands and plucker. Okay, means with the help of tongs. And then the second point, hold it with a pair of tongues, burn it using the spirit lamp. Okay, after the reaction, what you will observe? Okay, as you can observe here, uh, the new substance, that is magnesium oxide, will produced. Okay, 2 mg plus O2 is equal to 2 MgO. Okay, here you will put 2 in front of mg. Okay, right? So that is the first chemical activity. Then the second reaction that we have already pointed out, what we have pointed out, during the chemical reaction the change in temperature will occurs. To understood this situation, we will perform the another activity. Take a few zinc granules in a conical flask. Okay, we will take the few zinc particles in a conical flask, then added the hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid. Okay, there should be the care should be taken during the reaction. Handle the acid with care. Okay, what we will observe? We will observe something appearing around the zinc granules, means small bubbles, and then we will touch the conical flask or test tube. Okay, there will be change in its temperature. Okay, this activity is representing the change in temperature. Okay, so students, from the above activities we can say that any of the following observation help us to determine, okay, whether a chemical reaction has taken place. Okay, as you can also observe here, change in state, okay, evolution of gas, change in color, change in temperature. Okay, these all are the conditions during the chemical reaction. Okay, now we will discuss the next module of the chapter, that is chemical equation, because the name of your chapter is chemical reaction and equations. So reactions we have been already discussed. Now we are going to discuss about the equation. Okay, what is actually chemical equation? A chemical equation is a written representation of the process that occurs in a chemical reaction. Once again I am repeating, a chemical equation is a written representation of process that occurs in a chemical reaction. Okay, now the second point, which is also important, what is this? A chemical equation is written with the reactant on the left side of an arrow and the product of a chemical reaction, okay, on the right side of the equation. You always keep in mind. Okay, then the third point, which is also important, okay, the head of the arrow typically points towards the right or towards the product side of the equation, although reactions may indicate equilibrium with reaction proceeding in both directions simultaneously. Okay, now you observe here the large number of chemical reactions are representing over here. Okay, zinc plus H2SO4, it will forms the product zinc sulfate, okay, plus hydrogen gas. Then nitric acid HNO3 plus calcium hydroxide, okay, it will react and forms calcium nitrate CaNO3 whole twice plus H2O. Okay, Then barium chloride plus H2SO4 react together to form barium sulfate plus HCl. Okay, so that is all about the chemical equation. Okay, now after the discussion of chemical equation, we should have the complete idea about the balancing of a chemical equation. Okay, because balancing of chemical equation is very important. Okay, so in the next module we will discuss about to balancing of a chemical equation, how we will balance and what are the main steps during the balancing of a chemical equation. Okay, there are the different steps. Okay, so we will discuss about to balancing of chemical equation and what is the importance of balancing a chemical equation. Okay, so in the next module we will discuss that. Okay, thank you.